That experience I would start with is something I really do not want to even talk about because it felt like God gave you an opportunity to do something and that wasn't done. Um, I think that was about, I'm not quite sure with the year, but maybe 2013. I had lost my grandma, and my cousin happened to be staying with my grandma all through. She never even stayed with the mom. And fast forward, shortly after my grandma passed, I had moved to the US 2015, and I heard she passed as well. So I think it has to do with the fact that nobody from my family understood, the spectrum at that time and showed the level of care that she got from my grandmother and negligence, I would say. So moving to the States and having to work with Yvonne Loughlin, who happened to be one of the speakers during my event in Abuja, I met the son, Ryan. I had taken classes as a social worker as well, and I started working with them. The first thing I noticed my first day with them was the fact that everything he was doing had to do with what my cousin possessed. Like the repetition of words, not looking directly into my eyes, flabbing, and all of those signs. And obviously, I kept reading more about autism, and I understood that this was exactly what my cousin was going through. Unfortunately, I can't go back to, bring her back to, like really show her the care and love she deserved. Running the foundation, this is my third year. We kicked off our inaugural event in where I'm from, which happens to be where my cousin was living with my grandma, Anambra State, Opo. And it was a beautiful event. We told the students about the spectrum, which I feel like we left there having them understood that something like this truly existed. Now, when it comes to costs, running a foundation and especially having to cater for people like this on assessment, I want to believe that one of the reasons why a lot of mothers have their kids and don't bother going back to the hospital to get these kids assessed, like monthly interval, is because of the cost. And my initiative is looking to see if we can get, something signed. If I'm your doctor and I help you through delivery, you should be able to have at least 3 to 4 free assessments until that child clocks 18 months. It's something that we're pushing, and I'm hoping that is being, looked into, because I can't have a child and then just run with it. And 2 years after having that baby, and the baby is non-verbal, I don't even want to understand what is wrong with this child. I'm not taking this child to go, seek help. I just, run with whatever name that comes through my head. That's one of the challenges we're facing in Nigeria. And I'm hoping that the government come through and, sign most of these bills that can help, not just getting the right statistics for autistic kids in Nigeria, but also help mothers understand what is wrong with their kids after childbirth.